Ladies and gentlemen, I'm reading you a Politico article. Could Trump declassify at whim, and does it get him off the hook? The Scooter Libby case under George W. Bush showed that presidents can declassify material without a clear paper trail. Here's why. Former President Donald Trump claims to have verbally declassified the sensitive records the FBI seized from his Mar-a-Lago compound. It's not as unprecedented or outlandish an argument as widely believed if he can prove it happened. Now, he verbally declassified the information, or if it was restricted data, he got his energy secretary to declassify the information. Either way, there was no intent to commit a crime. For example, hiding your communication from even the president for 4 years on secret servers running outside of the United States government, finding some kind of creative, highly criminal and illegal way to transfer top secret special access program intelligence classified data from secure government locations in the Pentagon, Department of Defense, intel agencies onto secret servers. This is the problem with media, and this is why media lies by omission. And they say that Trump lies. He tells the truth a lot more of the time. Actually, like when he says he never worked with the Kremlin, all of these things, they're all truthful. It's media, intel agents, or loyalists within the United States government who set Trump up. He never worked with another country in 2016. The Mueller probe found absolutely nothing. His tax returns led to no indictments. The Georgia investigation, New York investigation, stormy, they're leading to nothing. They've led to nothing because he's been wrongfully accused. He has told the truth when he said he didn't commit a crime. They're desperate to get him. And they lied when they say Hunter and Hillary and Joe didn't commit crimes. Joe knew of Hunter's business deals. He was a part of them. He met with Hunter's business associates in the West Wing. But here it goes on to say that a president can verbally declassify information because he's the president. Now, Patel, who Trump does it, okay, so a lot of this is differences of opinion between an outgoing presidential administration and the National Archives or the Department of Defense. If you read this Politico article, it basically says he has the ability to declassify information because he was the president. Hillary Clinton as Secretary of State, and I want a Hillary Trump 2024. Nobody will be happier on this planet than I will for a Hillary Trump 2024. For a number of reasons that I always talk about. Clinton transferred top secret and special access program intelligence and classified data onto servers. Whenever you hear the claims that, well, they're equivalent or they're the same thing, and Trump, actually what Trump did was worse. Trump had 12 boxes of an outgoing 11 in an outgoing administration. He did not need to have private servers to hide his communication. Nobody made a greater mockery of classified data than President Obama's administration. But anyway, really quickly, hit subscribe to this channel. We're on our way to 200,000 subs within the next couple of days. So probably within the next week and a half, we'll be at 200,000 subscribers and beyond. And I appreciate that. I mean, my God, thank you. Tell your friends, family, anybody that you know who might enjoy this channel. Subscribe to the Stock Market Crash channel. I might do some creative things with that channel and also the Nuclear Confrontation channel, but that's going to be geopolitics or something else. So I have two other channels that I'm thinking about doing things with. Stay tuned for that. But this channel is growing. Thank you. If you've been here for a long time, many years, thank you so very much. We're finally moving past 200,000 subs, and it's because of you. If you want to support my work, become a member of the channel. That's on the homepage. If you want to give a super thanks, it's right next to the like and the share buttons. And also, if you want to support my work long-term, my Patreon is below. Ladies and gentlemen, there was no intent to commit a crime. Okay? He was an outgoing president. The precedent, by the way, in terms of high-level officials with classified data or breaches in protocol or mishandling of classified data, the precedent is that if there's no intent to commit a crime, or if no reasonable prosecutor would indict, then you can't indict. So basically, they can't indict Trump because no reasonable prosecutor would have indicted Clinton, apparently, according to James Comey, after 4 years of illegally transferring classified data from government computers and servers onto private secret servers. Now, how does that, like, what do you go to Radio Shack and get a cord, or like, you know, I don't know, like you get one of those, like, do you get some kind of connection device, or like, what do you do? How do you plug your secret server into government servers? How does that happen? And is that worse than a U-Haul full of 11 boxes of an outgoing administration, primarily for a library? Of course, it's a million times worse. It's a trillion times worse. There's no comparison. And you had, I mean, we can go into it, 30,000 deleted emails. 30,000? That's like 30 million pages of unclassified documents President Obama took with him. 30 million. Does Trump have 30 million pages? And how do you declassify, or how do you ensure that 30 million pages are unclassified? I want to know how long it took the National Archives to read 30 million pages. So President Obama had 30 million pages of unclassified documents. Does that make any sense to you? You're supposed to just believe that. So then Trump said, yeah, he took classified data, and then the National Archives said, wrong, he never took classified data. Trump is lying again. No, Trump. He is always lying, trying to disparage the honest and pristine and wonderful President Obama, who destroyed Libya with a horrible failed intervention. Oh, Trump. It's like 30 million pages of unclassified. How do you get 30 million unclassified? Like, even a memo is classified. Even a memo is. So the National Archives, if we're supposed to believe the National Archives, is that Trump took 11 boxes full of really, really important national security data that he needs to go to prison for. But President Obama could have 30 million pages, and they read through all 30 million. It wasn't him just taking information so that the United States posterity, FOIA requests, future generations never know what happened during that presidency. Okay? And then Clinton had servers to hide, because she had a foundation also to hide her communication. That's why you would have servers. So Comey obviously covered up, like, you would have to be a gullible fool to believe Democrats. And with Trump, Trump tells the truth more often than not. It's Democrats it's Democrats who lie, and they lie by omission mostly, or I should say a lot of journalists lie by omission nowadays. They say, well, Clinton and Trump have the same, issues. No, they didn't. You could say that it's similar because they were both accused of mishandling classified data. That's like comparing, though, Al Capone with a person who jaywalks. So I guess, like, both broke the law, but one maybe broke the law more than the other. Everything, like, this is a Clintonian thing. That's why it's almost certain Hillary's going to be the nominee. Just you watch. Eventually it'll happen. If not 2 years from now, then 2028, 2032, 2036. It'll happen. 100 years from now, I'll be like, I was right. But hey, I told you there would be a recession, and I said that Clinton would defeat Trump in 2016. Most of what I tell you has been pretty spot on. Sometimes I'm not always right, but I have the pulse of what's going on most of the time, almost always. And he declassified everything verbally, or he went through the proper channels. They're not going to get him on this, and if they do, it actually will highlight all the actual criminality of Clinton's top secret intelligence on private servers infiltrated by the entire planet, okay? You couldn't, it's 2009 technology, even today's technology, but it's like she's traveling around the world to countries that are adversarial who know that she has a private server. So you're talking about America's secrets. I'd rather have America's secrets in a locked, storage facility in Mar-a-Lago than on unencrypted servers. The servers were unencrypted for 3 months for 4 years. And you don't have all of America's servers. Secrets. It's like 11. But how much? Like how many? Like seriously classified information is in those boxes? Clinton had 4 years of classified data on servers. 4 years. And even her communication that might be not classified, it's still important for adversarial countries. That's what Michael Hayden said. And he voted for Clinton. Anyway, give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. I'll be back in a couple of hours. This is a huge, huge story, ladies and gentlemen. If he verbally declassified everything. He's president. See, the issue really is that they don't really want to believe that he's president. Democrats want to believe that he's basically like a burglar, like this person that didn't pay rent, in the Oval Office. Like he rented it out for 4 years. It was like a property of his. And they don't really believe that he was president. You understand the mentality? Anyway, give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now.